The African savanna was a place of great wonder. Animals of all shapes and sizes lived together. Tembo the elephant was the strongest of them all. He could move trees with his trunk. Everyone respected Tembo. Kazi the tortoise was known for his wisdom. He was patient and thoughtful. Kazi always observed the world around him. The other animals often came to him for advice. Tembo and Kazi were different, but they both cared about their home. They wanted to protect all the animals. They were good friends, always ready to help each other. Together, they made a great team. One year, a terrible drought came to the savannah. The sun blazed relentlessly. It seemed like it hadn't rained for years. The rivers and water holes dried up. The animals became desperate for water. Their throats were parched and dry. They searched everywhere for something to quench their thirst. The animals were worried. They knew they needed to find water soon. They looked to their leaders, Tembo and Kazi, for help. Tembo saw the fear in the animals' eyes. He knew he had to act fast. "Follow me!" Tembo trumpeted. "I am strong! I will find us water!" Tembo was confident that he could overcome any obstacle with his strength. He charged ahead, determined to find a hidden source of water. Kazi followed closely behind. He observed the dry landscape. He saw the worried glances of the other animals. Kazi had a thought. "Tembo," he called out, "strength is important, but we also need wisdom. This drought is a difficult challenge. We should work together to find a solution." Section 4. A Journey of Strength and Wisdom. Tembo paused, surprised. He was used to relying on his strength. He looked at Kazi, then at the worried faces of the other animals. Tembo realized that Kazi was right. "You are wise, Kazi," he said. "I will listen to your advice. We will face this challenge together." And so the elephant and the tortoise led the animals on a journey through the savannah. They were in search of a hidden spring that Kazi had heard about from his ancestors. It was a long and difficult journey. The animals faced scorching heat and dusty winds, but they were determined to survive. Section 5. Overcoming obstacles together. Their journey brought them to a dense thicket of thorny bushes. The animals gasped. It seemed impossible to pass. Tembo used his massive tusks to clear a path. He pushed and shoved, creating a way for the others to follow. But the thorns were thick. Even Tembo struggled. Kazi carefully observed the situation. "Tembo," he advised, "we can go around. It will be longer but safer for everyone." Tembo took a deep breath and stepped back. He realized that pushing straight ahead wasn't always the best solution. The animals followed Kazi's advice. They found a way around the thicket, grateful for his wisdom. Section 6. Lessons in Leadership and Teamwork. Their journey continued until they reached a deep ravine. The steep cliffs seemed impossible to climb. The animals felt a surge of despair. Was this the end of their journey? Kazi slowly surveyed the ravine. He noticed a narrow path hidden amongst the rocks. "Follow me," Kazi called out. The path was difficult, but Kazi's sharp eyes guided them. They carefully made their way down the ravine, grateful for his steady leadership. Finally, after what felt like forever, they reached a clearing. In the center, cool, clear water bubbled up from the ground. The animals rejoiced. They had found the hidden spring. As they drank deeply, Tembo turned to Kazi. "Kazi," Tembo said, his voice full of respect, "I have learned a valuable lesson today. Strength without wisdom is like a bird with only one wing. We need both to succeed. Your wisdom saved us." Kazi smiled. "We all have our strengths, Tembo. Together, we can overcome any challenge." And so, the animals learned a valuable lesson that day. They learned about the importance of cooperation, the balance of abilities, and the power of humility. They celebrated Tembo's strength and Kazi's wisdom. They realized that true leadership meant valuing everyone's unique talents and working together for the good of all. The drought may have brought hardship, but it also brought them closer together. They faced their challenges as a team and emerged stronger than ever.